Hello and welcome to another Doctor Who collection update. In this collection update, I'll be showing you all manner of stuff what I've picked up over in January. Yes, now this video was originally going to be an unboxing video, so everything you see in this collection update would have been done as an unboxing, but when I was editing I thought, this isn't that good. But I have kept one unboxing, a very special unboxing, because J Arkham Review sent me a lovely package, and that will kick off section 2 of this collection update. So without further ado, let's look at what we've got in the collection update, because we've got the usual stuff. We've got books, Big Finish and figures. So without further ado, let's begin. So kicking off with figures, we have the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Assault Dalek. Now this is a chocolate bronze Dalek. I think it was called the chocolate Dalek. Yeah, this is one of the first San Diego Comic-Con exclusives from way back in 2007, and this was released alongside with the Damaged Cyberman, which is a very odd one to release. So I finally completed the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive figures, and it's just so nostalgic having it, just seeing this packaging again, you know, and just turning it around the back. That is essentially my childhood on a piece of cardboard. It's just lovely to see that again, the nice little holographic sticker. Oh, it just takes me back. So yeah, very happy to have him in the collection. So I am thinking of doing like a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive series of reviews. But yeah, I'm very happy to have this chocolate bronze Assault Dalek in the collection. So yeah, very nice indeed. So the next figure I'm going to show you is another prototype. I've been extremely lucky and I found another one, and it is of the Krynoid collect and build figure. It was never released, because this was going to be the collect and build figure from the second wave of the classic series figures, and I've managed to get him from Australia. Now I've been doing a bit of research into this figure, and these the prototypes were shipped from Hong Kong to Australia, and I managed to get this from Australia, so it gives it a bit more credibility. And obviously, because this is a collect and build figure, you can pop bits off, and as you can see, it is one colour mould inside, as you can see. It is, and if I just remove his arm as well, I can just do this quickly, just do that off camera actually, it'd be easier. There we go. Look inside, you know, I'm 100% sure that this is legit. So yeah, I'm very happy to have him in the collection, and I've done extremely well with prototypes. Like, I'm not actively looking for them, but if I stumble across one and it's dirt cheap, then I will buy them. Let's just do that off camera, plug his arm back in, there we go. Because I managed to get the third Doctor for 20 quid, and I paid 30 quid for the Krynoid. So yeah, definitely legit. So if I just get the original Krynoid, well, the released Krynoid, you can just see the difference, because this is essentially the Axon repainted, which it was in the show, so it's a bit more accurate. So yeah, you can see the joints are black on the official release, and the prototype it's brown. So yeah, I'm 100% sure that this is legit, and I'm very happy to have another Krynoid in the collection. So I've got a bit of a Krynoid army. So yeah, very nice to have the prototype Krynoid, and I will be doing a video focusing on those two figures, looking them more in depth. So yeah, and the final figure set I'm going to show you is the Doomsday set, which I have reviewed, which is an American exclusive. So yeah, if you want to know more about the American exclusive Doomsday set and Sid the Cyberman, then check out my review. I'll put a link in the description. We also have two below. Doctor Who magazines. We have the Doctor Who yearbook for 2018, which is pretty disappointing as the yearbooks go, because this is a lot shorter than the previous yearbooks. This is, what, 82 pages, and the normal one from like the previous 2 years is about 100 pages. So they've cut this a bit short, and yeah, the yearbooks normally cover, you know, merchandise, you know, different products, but this is very much sort of behind the scenes look on Series 10, Twice Upon a Time, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's nothing really spectacular, nothing really stands out. I mean, the cover's nice, but it's more like those essential guides, what they would sort of cover, you know, the series just gone or whatever. So like looking back on that series, it's not really looking at sort of 2017, it's more just focusing on Series 10 and Twice Upon a Time, which is fine, but I would have liked a bit more sort of merchandise covered, you know, talk about Big Finish, that kind of thing. But yeah, it's more sort of looking at Series 10 as a series and behind the scenes. You know, the only merchandise really covered is the Warlords games. But yeah, alright, nothing spectacular really. Doctor Who magazine with Jodie Whittaker is the Doctor. Yeah, still not fond of the 13th Doctor's outfit. I think I've got to wait to see it on screen to see whether, well, to get my judgment to see whether I actually like it. But yeah, right now I'm not a fan. But yeah, I really did enjoy Chris Chibnall's little section saying if you don't hear from us, it's because we're busy making the show. So I quite like that. Yeah, the Jodie Whittaker interview I found a bit generic, to be honest, and we've got the Candyman in Big Finish now in April, which is very exciting. So yeah, no photo of Jodie. But yeah, I really did enjoy the Twice Upon a Time interview. I've read that. I'm still reading it now. So yeah, nice little tribute on Dudley Simpson, and yeah, very nice issue. So yeah, I've got a bit of Big Finish covered there. The War Master, yeah, Shada. So yeah, very nice issue. And yeah, let's go on to the unboxing from J Arkham Review. That little special package he sent me. You know the drill by now. Yeah, today we have a very special package because a good friend of mine, J Arkham Reviews, who I do My Thoughts, the podcast, what I do, and Whovian High Council, has sent me this because recently he's been buying a lot of EDA books, and when I say a lot, I mean quite a lot. Yeah, and some of them are quite rare. I think majority of the books that we've got are quite rare. So if you could go and check out his collection update, what he's done, where he's showing all the lovely EDA books he's got. I'll put a link in the description below to his collection update. So yeah, got to say a massive thank you to him because, you know, he's a jolly good chap. But yeah, I will say he has definitely wrapped this up. Nothing is going to get inside this, and hopefully I can crack this because it does seem like a big old puzzle box. So yeah, let's try and unbox this EDA book. Are we ready for me to struggle for half an hour to unbox this? Good, let's begin. Scissors. Jump cut. Got me scissors, and little story, these are from my primary school and I still haven't given back after, God, I guess, I don't want to know how long that's been. But yeah, that's all, that's working not long, is it? Huzzah! We've finally, I think we've done it. I think we've done it. Here we go. Moment of truth, let's unbox this. Oh, hello. So if we just, now that is a gorgeous book. Oh, hello. So if we just, there is the book. So we just undo that. Blooming hell. James, do you want to see me struggle? Because I am struggling right now. There we go. There we go. After, wow, oh, that is great. That is lovely. And a little card. Oh, that is great. Hang on, the book can wait. Let's do the card first. There we go. Get a little card there. Let's have a little look at this. I'm quite excited. This is unexpected, James. What have you done? Oh, hello. Let's have a look at this. Oh, look at that. That is incredible. One of Clayton Hickman's cards. Look, little Clayton. These are little diagrams to tell me that it's Clayton Hickman. Oh, wow. Wow. I'm speechless. Oh, wow, this is incredible. And he's done a little TARDIS. I mean, I'm going to read this off camera. But yeah. Terry Autumn's there. That is incredible. So I'm going to read this and then we'll get back to it. So here is the card. I think that it's only right that I read this out and the internet can hear what a lovely letter this is and slash card. Because this has definitely warmed my heart up, and honestly, it's such a lovely, lovely little piece, and I think that it deserves to be read out. And such a wonderful surprise. I mean, James, I'm honestly speechless. Like, this letter has just made me just flabbergasted. Honestly, James, I think you're a cracking lad. You're one of my best mates. We've had such a fun time, and yeah, long may they continue, because we've been, you know, we'd be on a hangout from like 9 o'clock until 5 o'clock in the morning, talking absolute crap. And by the end of it, it's incoherent. We're just laughing and giggling at absolutely nothing, from spines to pointless things to nostalgia. Honestly, they're some of the most funnest chats I've ever had, and I'm going to thank you, you know, personally when we get on a hangout later on. And James, I love you to bits. You know, you're just a smashing guy, and you're a true friend, honestly. So yeah, let's read this out before I start getting proper emotional. So it says, to Ben and family, despite the front of this card, consider this a late Christmas present, and this card to be a Happy New Year one. I just bloody love the design by good old Clay, and who doesn't love Clayton Hickman? If you don't follow Clayton Hickman on Twitter, just do it, because it's brilliant. Plus, it should feed your current Hartnell love. Smiley face. Thank you for being one of my best mates and a true brother from another mother. You've put up with my antics for so long, and it's well appreciated. You've helped me see the Pertwee era from a completely different angle, and provide me with so many interviews and panels of the man himself, and always a joy talking about anything until 5 in the morning. The past 3 years have been absolute blast, and here's to many more. I hope you all at home have a fab new year from James, J. Arkham Reviews. That's absolutely lovely. Just show that it's in a little design with Pertwee and the Daleks. Hopefully you can see that, because that is just a lovely little drawing. I appreciate that. But yeah, I might, oh god, that is absolutely wonderful. Look at that lovely little letter. And yeah, lovely little TARDIS there. So yeah, honestly, you've blown me away, James, and I hope that I can send you a card off, because I think it's only fair, because that is such a little sweet thing, what I didn't expect. So yeah, you've really knocked me for six and made me speechless, which is very rare for me to be speechless. But yeah, honestly, James, love you, mate. Right, now on to the book, which is A Natural History, an 8th Doctor book. And yeah, wow, I absolutely love the cover for this book. I think it's great. I love anything with the TARDIS on the cover. I'm a sucker for the TARDIS on a cover. I think the TARDIS photo is from the Leisure Hive, I want to say. It does seem like a photo from the Leisure Hive. But yeah, absolutely fantastic cover. The pages are absolutely crystal white, so this is a practically brand new book, and the spine is absolutely splendid. Me and James will talk about for hours about book spines and what, you know, is that book, does that book have a good spine, all that kind of stuff. And I think that's the main sort of reason why we get some of the books, because it has a lovely spine, and this certainly has a lovely spine. I give this spine a good old 9 out of 10. It's a fantastic spine, you know. Nothing like having a book with an uncreased spine. God, I sound like a sad person, but yeah, absolutely love this book. I think the book itself seems to sort of continue the themes from Alien Bodies in the sense of Sam. It seems to fill in a few gaps of that. It does seem, reading the blurb, it does seem like it sort of continues, kind of a sequel to the TV movie, because it says the Millennium Effect is only just the start. You know, it's set in San Francisco, I believe, in 2000. So I do think it may be a sequel to the TV movie. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't done a bit of research on this book at all. So yeah, I look forward to giving this a read at some point. But yeah, thank you very much, James. Honestly, you've blown me away with that lovely letter and the book. Just a lovely touch. You know, I was just expecting the book, not the lovely card. But honestly, you're a wonderful chap, and I truly appreciate all this. So yeah, thanks very much, James. Definitely go and subscribe to J. Arkham Reviews, because, like I said, he gives you lovely cards and letters. It's lovely. Go on, subscribe, watch his collection update, because he does wonderful stuff, and check out Nightfort. Cheeky plug, please do. Yeah, what a wonderful day that is. Unnatural History and a lovely card. Nothing's gonna beat that. So continuing with the books, we have the 4th EDA, Genocide, which features the 8th Doctor and Jo Grant. So it'll be quite interesting to see if this kind of links into the 8 Doctors after the 8th Doctor did meet Jo Grant in that in the unit lab, because McGann gave her cheeky little kiss. Because I'm currently reading the 8 Doctors, and I'm planning to review that in the future. and me and JRCon Reviews do have a plan involving the EDAs, so please, do keep your eyes peeled for that, because that'll be coming in the future. Yeah, this book is by Paul Leonard. Now, his writing, I don't want to say it's complex, I think it's more convoluted, that you can't take a break with these books. Like, if you miss a night, you say, no, I'm not going to read that tonight. His writing is very much, you need to persevere reading these books, because just the amount of plot within it. But yeah, I don't want to say convoluted, I think convoluted is the word. Yeah, you just got to keep persevering with his book. So yeah, Genocide there. We have, moving on to the PDAs now, we have Rags. I saw this for £2 and I thought, why not, let's get Rags. It's quite a thin book actually, I'm quite surprised, which is probably a blessing, because this is meant to be one of the worst PDAs. I mean, from the content what I've heard, I'm surprised this got passed and people thought, you know what, just publish it. How did this get to the printing stage? I just don't understand. And what makes it quite sad is it's a Third Doctor book. Yeah, the last Third Doctor book I needed for the PDA, so I've got all the Virgin Missing Adventures and PDAs involving the Third Doctor. But yeah, nice spine though, but I don't think I'm going to read this one in a hurry. So yeah. Then we have the final PDA, which is Match of the Day, one of the later PDAs, which I managed to get for £5, which is a very good price, because the last few PDAs and EDAs are quite sought after, because I believe they had a lower print run, because I think this was around when the new series came back. So I think the BBC didn't want the things to clash with Christopher Eccleston, and that's kind of why they did a lower print run, just so it didn't confuse people. But yeah, Match of the Day sounds very promising. It's by Chris Boucher, Leela's creator, and I think this is going to be the best Leela is written in the PDAs, and it seems like a very Leela type of story, with sort of a death match thing, fight to the death, gladiator type of thing, but it does have that sort of murder mystery vibe. So yeah, I'm very excited, because I did love The Face of Evil and Robots of Death, and I've been very interested in reading Corpse Marker, which again is by Chris Boucher. So yeah, very excited to give that a read at some point. Okay, on to Big Finish. We have Jago and Lightfoot Series 13. Yes, I'm currently halfway through this box. I've listened to the first 2 stories with Stuff of Nightmares and the Chapel of Night, and I'm loving it. I mean, the general consensus by fans, they think it's a bit rather poor for Jago and Lightfoot. They think it's a bit of a step down. Whether because they had high expectations, because Jago and Lightfoot does have a very high standard, but yeah, they think it's very bittersweet. I mean, granted, the other 2 stories might be absolute crap, but I doubt it, because I just love Jago and Lightfoot, and it's my favourite spin-off. And this is the last series, obviously. This is the last series where David Richardson produced, because it was going to hand over to Ian Atkinson. But obviously Trevor Baxter sadly passed away. It was very interesting to have seen the direction Ian Atkinson would have taken this range, because Jago and Lightfoot is a beloved range, and as you know, I love it. So it's been very interesting to see in what direction that would have gone, because this series does end on a cliffhanger as far as I know. But yeah, it does link into Talons of Weng-Chiang. Do you recognise a rat? So yeah, whether because people had high expectations, because this is the 40th anniversary celebration box set, and they were expecting something quite big and grand. But right now I'm just really enjoying the whole idea of alternative timelines, because this is what this box set sort of plays with, sort of Jago and Lightfoot in another reality. So I'm really enjoying that side to it. So yeah, very good box set so far. I would love to review Jago and Lightfoot. That's one thing I would love to do, to sort of review every box set. It may take me a while, but I would love to do Jago and Lightfoot reviews. We have Kingdom of Lies, the monthly range release for January. So we see the 5th Doctor and his season 19 TARDIS crew. I have listened to this, and again, this release seems to have divided opinions. Some people love it, some people hate it. I mean, I've spoke to the Geek's Handbag about it, and he's not really that fussed on it. He's very on the fence with it. I have listened to it, like I've said, and it's going to be certainly an interesting one to review. So yeah, very interesting one that is. Then we have the 4th Doctor Adventures, Series 7, Volume 1. Yes, the 4th Doctor has joined the box set format, and we all know what I think of box sets. But yeah, the only good thing about this is they're a lot cheaper. whereas a Fourth Doctor subscription was normally like 75 quid. It's about 45 now for 8 stories, so absolute bargain. Yeah, I've listened to half of this series, and this will probably be my next Big Finish review. So next week's video will be the Fourth Doctor Series 7 Volume 1 review. So yeah, very excited to give you that review because I do love the Fourth Doctor Adventures. The final Big Finish I'm going to show you is this, the First Doctor Adventures Volume 1. I ordered the bundle, so I've got Volume 2 on pre-order, which contains stories with written by Andrew Smith and John Dorney. Yeah, we've got a samurai story which will be very interesting. It seems like they're mixing up, so they're doing like one historical, one sci-fi. Like this set, you've got the Destination Wars being your sci-fi thriller, and then the Great White Hurricane being the historical one. Yeah, if you're wondering where the review, why haven't you reviewed this yet? Blame Big Finish. It's taken them about a month for me to get this box set. Like, they've had a delay posting. I don't know what the reason is behind why it's taken them so long to post these out, but I finally got it. And yeah, expect a review soon because I'm so behind with reviewing Big Finish, and it's quite easy to fall behind reviewing Big Finish because there's just quite a lot of it. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to be short of content, so I'm going to be pretty busy in terms of reviewing Big Finish. So yeah, that'll be an upcoming review very soon. So there we go, that's the Big Finish. So that concludes this collection update. I hope you have enjoyed it. I do have a few things on order what haven't arrived yet, but I just wanted to get this update out there to show JArkin Reviews my reaction to his lovely letter and the EDA what he sent me. So that'll probably, the items what haven't arrived in this collection update will probably be in the next one. So thank you very much for watching this collection update. Hope you have enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video, which will be a review of the Fourth Doctor Adventures Series 7 Volume 1. So thank you very much, and goodbye.